Good morning everyone. Something a bit different today. I've said I was going to do this for quite some time, but today I'm going to do the remains of the Brill Tramway all the way from Quainton to Brill. So I'm currently at the Buckinghamshire Railway Centre, and over there is where the Brill Tramway joins the main line. So I'm going to follow that all the way to Brill. Before we get underway, here's a brief history of the line. The Brill Tramway began in 1871 as a horse-drawn line serving the Duke of Buckingham's estate. It later upgraded to steam and connected Brill to Quainton Road, linking rural Buckinghamshire to the wider rail network. Despite ambitions to reach Oxford, the line remained lightly used. In 1899, it became part of the Metropolitan Railway, but London Transport closed it in 1935 due to low passenger numbers and outdated infrastructure. The tramway is remembered today for its quaint charm and is one of the most rural parts of the London Underground. So, as I said in my opening piece there, I'm going from Quainton Road to Brill. I'll be concentrating on the main route for now. I may do the Kingswood branch at a later date, we will see. We'll be having a look at Waddesdon Road, Westcott, Wotton, Church Siding, Tame Lodge, Wood Siding and then Brill. I'll be doing all of this on my trusty e-bike, but also to accompany this, I've brought my drone along too. I'll also be including some old photographs as well, like this one here at Quainton Road Station, dating from about 1896. I love the milk churns on the back there. This really helps to paint the picture of what a rural line this was. Let's leave the Buckinghamshire Railway Centre now and head towards Brill. We can see there the old tracks coming to an abrupt end just before those sheds. And now we reach Station Road. So over on the left there would be where the track bed is, and in fact the old Quainton Road. Because that bit that I've just gone down now is a new bit that was put in when the extension happened. It joined up the Metropolitan line, Great Central and all that. Very busy round here because of HS2 at the moment, as I'm filming this in June 2025. So the track bed for the Brill Tramway is beyond this hedge on the left. So here we are approaching the A41 Bicester Road. I'm just up here. Is the site of Waddesdon Road Station. Nothing much to report here because this disappeared a long time ago, but there are quite a few bricks around. You can see there. There's some mortared bits as well, so I assume this is all the remains of it. And this looks old, doesn't it? This fence post made out of a sleeper by the looks of it. Some old ironwork there. Yeah, so it would have gone straight across the road over there. So wish me luck, I've got to brave this road now to get to Westcott. So I'll see you there. So straight after leaving Station Road, I decided to pull in at this lay-by to let all the lorries behind me pass. I do not want that lot behind me. Gotta get a move on here. As the traffic lights were turning red behind me, it was a mad dash to Westcott now. Bloody great things. Oh. If you'd like to support this channel, please follow this link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thank you. I'm glad to be off that. Leaving Waddesdon Road Station, we pass through Hall Farm, and we can see here the trackway going straight across this field and running alongside this hedgerow. So let's speed up a bit as we head towards Westcott. And there's the village coming into view now, as the track crosses fields that were once covered in ridge and furrow. As we can see here, they've been ploughed out, but still visible. And here we are at Westcott Station, so let's now go back down on the ground and have a look at it. So there is the line of the tramway disappearing off adjacent to Westcott Venture Park, and then that will come out at Wotton. But if I turn round, you'll see Wotton Station and the old building next to it on the left there, and also you'll see B&C 1871, which means I think it's Buckingham and Chandos, and 1871 is when the railway opened. So you'll see that on other buildings at Wotton and at Brill. So let's carry on. As I mentioned there, the track runs alongside Westcott Venture Park. Unfortunately, the whole site is private, so you can't just turn up there and do some filming without permission. So this is why I've taken to the air to cover this part. Westcott Venture Park was originally an RAF base and then a rocket testing centre. The former runways are now being used as a solar farm. There are still some old buildings left here and there, but as we'll see in a moment, some large units have been built there. Going back to the remains of the tramway, it runs horizontally between these row of trees. Speeding up again as we go past these large units, the route takes us eventually into open countryside, as it meanders its way between fields. So leaving the Venture Park at the top of the screen, we pick up the tramway as it heads towards Wotton. Coming into view on the top left are the line of trees marking the remains of the old Great Central link that joined Ashenden Junction with Grendon Underwood Junction. There were only two stations along this line, one at Wotton and one at Akeman Street near Woodham. The line opened in 1906 and closed in 1953. We now arrive at Wotton, so let's take a look at it from the ground. I'm now approaching Wotton Station from Brick Hill, and we can see here the former mainline station on the left, and on the right are the station houses that belong to the Brill Tramway, and they're very similar to the ones at Westcott. This little track leads to where Wotton Station used to be, and we reach the station yard, where on the left it goes towards Church Siding, and I follow the trackway down here in the direction of Westcott. And I was hoping to go much further than this. Well, I was hoping to show you further down Brill Tramway at Wotton from Westcott Venture Park up to Wotton Station, but this is as far as I can get down, so there's probably another half a mile, I would say, of track to go down there, but as you can see, it's padlocked, so I can't get down there. But never mind, there's a public footpath going up that way to Church Siding, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. I've now mounted the camera on the bike, so this gives some idea of how it would be travelling along here on the tramway. I'm now going to follow the track bed all the way to Church Siding, where it's very overgrown. This is so creepy and I can't explain why. This is the actual track bed leading to Church Siding. The reason why it felt creepy is because I had a sudden sense of the past and it was very strange. I think it's pretty clear. Not many people come down here. I certainly have never been down here before. It's amazing what 90 years of nature can do, isn't it? Good Lord. Oh, this is even worse, I'll have to get off. I said it was a bit overgrown. Do you know, I think I'll leave my bike here. And I'll take you with me. Far easier. You would never believe this was a tramway, would you? Look at it. From Church Siding, the tramway then crosses this field of ridge and furrow as it heads towards Wood Siding, passing Tame Lodge on the way, and that's where we're going next. Before I go to Tame Lodge, I've got to go back to Wotton. Fantastic. Looks like a red kite to me, possibly. Truly taken over by nature. And here we are back at Wotton Station Yard. This is how it looked in 1935, just before its closure. That was so overgrown. Before we carry on to wood siding, I'll just give you a better look at these buildings I shot a few weeks ago, when the sun was shining. Such a lovely looking building. Isn't that something, eh? Right, next stop, Tame Lodge, which still exists. That was on the line of the railway, the tramway, sorry. It's there that it then goes to wood siding. We now follow the route from Church Siding and head towards Tame Lodge. As the track passes through this small woodland, passing by some old earthworks and some more ridge and furrow. We're now passing over the road that leads from Wotton to Dorton. And the curving line of the tramway leads straight to Tame Lodge. So this here is Tame Lodge, very beautiful little building. This is a view of it from the early 1900s. The tramway went straight across the front of there. So we're going to follow it all the way now to wood siding. With Tame Lodge disappearing out of view on the right, the tramway follows the same route as the road, following the hedgerow on the north side of it. The line now passes Grenville's Wood. We've now arrived at wood siding, so let's take a look at it from the ground. So through the woods there on the right, just beyond the trees by the roadside, the tramway continues. And it would have crossed just here where I'm cycling. There you go, still called wood siding at Brill, this bridge. So, this is the main line to Birmingham from London. Goes via Haddam and Tame Parkway. Now, these abutments you can see just beyond these ones here. Those ones there were put there after this line was put in, because wood siding used to cross straight across here before this railway was put in. So yeah, nothing left of the halt that was here, wood siding, but lots of engineering work. Hey, look at all this, it's amazing. And also you can see further up the line a footbridge there, and just beyond it there's another overbridge. Nothing to do with the Brill Tramway though, but we love railway architecture, don't we? So there it is, going towards having them in that direction. We'll now continue on towards Brill, and the track bed follows the southern edge of Rushbeds Wood. Let's speed this up a bit. The buildings we're passing over now are at Rushbeds Industrial Estate, once the site of Brill Brick and Tile Works, which used to have a siding of its own for the Brill Tramway. And here we can see where the spur came off the tramway, crossing the road into the brickworks. As the tramway leaves the woods, it follows the road for a short time before veering off towards Brill Station. And now we finally reach Brill Station. The large garden below is where the station yard used to be. This old photograph shows Brill Station on the 10th of October 1925. Yes, I can see the, I believe it's the station master's building. And the same design that we've seen at Wotton and Westcott. So through this driveway up here, private driveway, is where the station yard was, because it says there, old station yard. This is the surviving station house with the initials B and C and the date of 1871. Oh, I better get out the way. Bloody great lorry. Morning. Yeah.
Is it going to get wet or not?
It's not going to rain.
It's not?
No. No, so you're alright. Yeah.
How far are you doing today then?
Oh, I'm finished now. I'm going back home. Aylesbury. Not far. 10 miles. 15 miles, something like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm so good there every bloody day. I've got a mate lives at Marlow. He's a Marlow Social Club. He's the leader, what they call the leader. I met him in hospital back in February. Right, I'll see you another day then.
Yep, have a good day. Well, that was a nice end to the journey, wasn't it? So here's some local chap talking away there. Well, that just about wraps us up. I've always wanted to do this route from Quainton to Brill and see what's left of the tramway. So there we go, all complete now. Now I've got the journey home. What a shame though that the sun didn't come out. I was really hoping for some nice sunny intervals, but as it is, it's been overcast. But hopefully the drone footage has come out all right and you can see everything clearly. At least it's consistent, eh? Right, I'm gonna find my way home. I don't know which road I'm taking yet, but I think I'll skirt round the bottom of Brill rather than go over the top. Right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.